Now let's meet the starters first for the UST Golden Tigresses. Number 15, Jessie De Leon. Number 14, Lauren Lantin. Number 11, Team Captain Judy Caballejo. Number 7, Micah Ortiz. Number 8, Carmela Tunay. Number 9, Maru Banatikla. Their libero, number 12, Denzel Dusaran. And the head coach of the Tigers is Oji Mamon. And now let's meet the starters for the UP Lady Maroons. Number 6, Ariel Montalas. Number 2, game captain Lisel Chu. Number 16, Princess Se. Number 15, Hannah Mangulagnan. Number 10, Nicole Tiamzon. Number 8, Catherine Bersola. Their libero, number 12, Princess Geyser. And the head coach of the Lady Maroons, Jared Hubalde.
Coach Jared Hubalde starting out with Ariel Magtalas in favor of Del Mundo at the center position. Del Mundo injured. For UST, back in the starting lineup is Maru Banatikla after missing a couple of games because of an illness and not starting for UST against FEU. Ngayon, nagbabalik siya maybe to give a different flavor sa opensa and give that boost na hinahanap nga ni Coach Oji Mamon because he can't really seem to get sold sa kanyang starting six. Wala pa siyang makitang magandang kombinasyon.
Well, you're probably right, Eric. And remember, we're starting the second round. And sometimes the teams, the players, the coaches, they have a better perspective already by now. They've met all of the teams. They know more or less which teams are going to be their rivals going to the Final Four and which lineup works for their opponent for each and every game. So I guess Coach Oji, and together with the coaching staff, Coach Villet, Ponce de Leon is there. They have talked to the girls most likely and heart-to-heart talk, ika nga, no? Hindi na pwede yung like what they showed in the first round.
Very, medyo inconsistent. There are games you win, there are games that you lose against teams that are of equal talent with UST. So that's kind of surprising and very disappointing for somebody like Oji Mamon.
For the side of UP, you know that they don't want to end the season with just one win. So each and every game, the remaining games that they have in the second round, they're really out there to get that second win. They don't mind who their opponents are, but they just want to get that second win right for this second round.
What you appreciate about the Lady Maroons is the fact that they are, they are a better team from last season. They've shown that despite the record of just getting one win and 6 straight losses after that. You see them in the way that they play. They're much more cohesive. Obviously, a lot is required pa, a lot is desired. But right now, they're a much better team than last season.
Very, very promising, not only for this year, but I would say the next 2-3 years with the right program, with a lot of tournaments, not only the UAP, to, of course, hone their skills. This is going to be a very, very good team in the coming years.
Chamzon is one of the girls that has been getting heavy minutes from Coach Jared Hubalde, along with Bersola, who does not start usually in games. Mangulagnan is also a good, solid player. It comes from the wing. So, maraming pagkukunan ng puntos. Princess Se, of course, right now is leading the way in terms of scoring para sa Lady Maroons.
Princess Se has to be more active in the middle. She has to ask for more sets for her to establish her middle game. I remember that win that UP had. Princess Se really scored heavily in the middle. So I think that's one of the keys that UP has to look back to and try to get going for each and every game. That middle attack of theirs, because they have very good center attackers, they have good middle blockers. So I think that should be their #1 option right now.
And the number one key naman para sa UP today is how to stop
Yes.
Micah Ortiz. At least 2 points already for Ortiz, and UST takes the lead 4-3 here in set number 1. Let's go to Kat Salaw.
The UP Lady Maroons are starting the second round with a crutch, as you guys said earlier, that their team captain Ana Maria Del Mundo is out for today with a sprain. She was injured last Wednesday during practice, but hopefully will be healed by their next game. As for the rest of the Maroons, this isn't a setback for them. Instead, they see it as a chance to play better without and for their captain. Some last tips for coach before their game is to communicate on the court and be aware of your positions and your teammates' strengths. And also, pagbutihan ng blocking. Like Ariel said in the interview, the Lady Maroons want to close their games and not just be a close game. Eric and Ian?
All right, thanks, Kat. Well, communication, very, very key in a game like basketball or any team sport. And they've got to cover each other's backs defensively, and that's a good sign as Bersola is in the middle. Solid block against Banatikla.
That's right. And blocking was mentioned by Magtalas in her pregame interview. They need to control the attackers of UST, and that's what they're doing right now. Banatikla, Mark Lady, like what you said, she's known for her outside hits. Another good block by Bersola, this time with De Leon. So game plan is being followed to a T, by the UP right now.
And ito si Bersola, such a game changer, coming off the bench and automatically making an impact in the game. 2 straight points off her defensive position.
This one is outside, no touch from the block. Obviously, Banatikla bothered by the block of UP. Trying to avoid it, that's what happens, sends it out.
3 straight points para sa Lady Maroons here in set number 1. This is what we've been talking about. UP this season, has the kind of game to give other teams a hard time. And tingnan nyo to, Bersola again involved. 3 straight blocks for Bersola. What an impressive start here in set number 1 for Bersola and the Lady Maroons.
Stands about 5'11" to probably 6. And very young player, very bright future ahead of her.
Tunay. Nice coverage defensively, and Bersola this time on the attack.
Like what I said, Eric, that middle attack, very, very important for UP.
8-5, Lady Maroons on top by 3 here in set number 1 against UST.